Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the free games for July of 2022. Now as always, we break it into a few different sections here for you. So first up, we're going to be covering the Stadia Pro games. Then we're going to look at the free games with Amazon Prime Gaming. And then we're going to head over and look at the free games for this week for Epic Games. Now, of course, Epic Games does put games out weekly, so we're only looking at this 1 week. If you guys would like to see weekly games of the Epic Game drops here, let me know in a comment down below, and we can go ahead and start putting that together for you. If you guys would like something a little extra here today, make sure to stick towards the end of the video. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into why I'm canceling my Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Hint, hint, EA sucks. More on that towards the end. And if you guys are here, you must like gaming. If you haven't already checked out the new Facebook channel, I don't know if you can see it over here, but it is at Nerd Circle Gaming. So head over to Facebook and look for it at Nerd Circle Gaming. We have a new page set up over there where we're going to be doing some gameplay, some game streaming, recording things. There's all different sorts of things we're going to be doing over there in the gaming field. There's not a whole lot over there just yet, but we are trying to grow that community, so make sure to head over there and check it out. Make sure to leave all types of comments and critiques to help us continue to make that platform better and continue to grow. And let us know what game you think we should play next. And as always, both here and over there, feedback is key, so make sure to leave as much feedback as possible. But alright guys, before we get into it here today, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. I do want to pre-apologize if this video comes out a little bit later than normal. I try to get it out as early in the month as possible so you guys can take a look at the free games and decide if there's something you're going to be getting. But due to the holiday weekend, I'm not sure how fast I'm going to get this edited and posted, so it may come out a little bit later. But I do hope everyone enjoyed their holiday weekend. Now, if you guys have not yet checked out the nerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. You can also follow along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. And of course, you can head over to the new Facebook page at Nerd Circle Gaming. And of course, make sure you guys head down to the description and check out all the links. We have a new links page set up that's going to have a lot of new links in there for you guys to check out. One of the new ones is our Buy Me a Coffee. We have set it up where you can go to buymeacoffee.com/the Nerd Circle. If you guys would like to help support the channel here, you can head over there. There's different ways to support, whether it be monthly or one-time payments. There is no obligation, but we're running different campaigns and things over there. So if you guys are interested in supporting to help us continue to grow, you have some options over there. As always, you can also just make sure to like the videos and leave comments and feedback down below. And make sure to share the videos with everyone you can to help us continue to grow here. Now, if you are a new subscriber from the last video, you will see your name scrolling across the bottom. We want to thank all of our new subscribers, as you're definitely helping us continue to grow. And you will see your name scrolling across the side for all of our subscribers. Again, we want to thank all of our subscribers as you're helping us get to where we want to be. Our next milestone is 500 subscribers, and we're definitely on our way there, so thanks again. If you guys have not yet subscribed and you'd like to do so, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the new videos to come out. Now, before we jump in here today, I do want to just say I'm always kind of battling with trying to make the videos quick, but also make them as informative as possible. So today we're going to try to speed through here because we have a lot of different games in the different platforms to go over here. And I don't want it to turn into a super long video, so we may speed through a little bit more than we normally do. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you prefer a faster video just covering the free games, or would you prefer a little bit longer video with more information to it? Also, let us know down below, would you prefer each individual platform be split up into separate videos, or do you like it where it's the one video sectioned out where you can just kind of go to where you need to go? What makes it easier for you? Let us know down below. Now, first up, we are going to start with the Stadia Pro. Now, if you've not yet joined Stadia Pro, you will see my link on the screen. Go ahead and follow that link. When you use my link to sign up, you will get 2 free months of Stadia Pro, and it helps us out here at the channel, so we greatly appreciate you using that link. You can also find that link in the description, so if you're down in the description looking at the other links, make sure to go ahead and click on it there as well. But we definitely appreciate the support. Now let's go ahead and jump into the free games here for Stadia Pro for July of 2022. Alright guys, so over here on Stadia Pro, The first game we have here is going to be Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Now, I've never played the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I've always been interested in them, so I am interested to check this one out. I'm glad we do have a free version here. I don't know too much about the actual games themselves. I don't know, what the Security Breach version is, but we can definitely take a look further into it in a future video if you'd like to. But the game is normally $39.99. We're going to go ahead and click into it and claim it here today. Now, we can take a look at a few screenshots here just to kind of take a look. I mean, it looks pretty similar to previous Freddy's games here. If you guys want to pause and read the description, you can go ahead and read the description there. Of course, you can check it out over on YouTube or Metacritic. Here are some details. The release date looks like it's July 1st of 2022, so it's when it released over here on Stadia. And as we scroll down, you can of course read some more stuff there. Feel free to pause it if you need to read more. We're going to go ahead and claim it here today, and there we have it. Let's go ahead and head back for the second game. If I didn't say, there is a total of 6 games here. Now, I did break my cardinal rule of Stadia game claiming. Unfortunately, the month got away from me last month in June, and I did not check to see if there's any other games that popped up at the end. So there may have been a few games or a game that I missed that I forgot to claim. I didn't really do the research to see if I missed anything or not. You don't always miss anything towards the end, but sometimes they do put some secret things towards the end. So always make sure you're checking both the beginning and the end of the month, or at least at the end of the month, so you don't miss anything. The next game we have here is Centipede Recharged. It looks like it's normally a $9.99 game. We're going to go ahead and click into it, and it looks like it's going to be a newer version of Centipede, if you guys know the old school Centipede here. So I didn't say it with the other game, but we got arcade and action here, rated E for everyone. Let's take a look at some of the screenshots here. It looks pretty similar to the old style game, but definitely a bit newer. So if you guys are into Centipede, you got that here. Let's take a look. We'll open up the description. You can feel free to pause it there if you want to read some more on that. Of course, search it on YouTube or Metacritic. It does show a release date of July 1st of 2022. So again, when it came over to Stadia here. And we'll do a quick scroll down. If you need to pause it and read any that, you can. It is also right now play for free for 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and claim it to get the full game here. And then we're going to go ahead and head back and get our third game. So the third game here looks like it's Rogue Book, normally a $24.99 game. Let's go ahead and click in here. Looks like it's an adventure role-playing game, rated E for everyone. And we'll take a look at these screenshots here. It looks like it could be a good game. Pretty similar to some other games that are out there, but unfortunately there's so many games, some of them are going to be repetitive. And let's take a look at the description there. Not a whole lot, but you can of course feel free to pause it if you need to. And it does look like there's some add-ons, so you can make the game a little bit better with some of those add-ons there, and they don't look too expensive either if you want to get those in the future. And it does show a release date of July 1st, so when it came over here. And we'll scroll down, feel free to pause if you need to. And let's go ahead and claim the game. Now, it does look like you can play this one free for 90 minutes, but we're going to claim the full version, and we're going to go ahead and head back. And our fourth game here is going to be Those Who Remain. Looks like it's a $19.99 game. Let's go ahead and click into it here. It's an adventure indie game, rated M for mature. And let's take a look at these screenshots here. Definitely looks like a game that I'd be into. It doesn't say horror, but it definitely looks like it's kind of got that horror vibe to it, and that's definitely the games I'm into. And let's see here, there's the description. If you want to pause and read it, you can. And it looks like a release date of July 1st again, so when it came over to Stadia here. And again, here's some more information here. Feel free to pause it if you need to. Again, you can play this one free for 30 minutes, but we're going to claim the full version here today. And we're going to go back. Now, the next one we have down on the list here is going to be Worms, WMD, which I believe is Weapons of Mass Destruction there. We got normally a $23.99 game. I used to like playing Worms back in the day. I don't know if I ever played this one here. But anyways, it's a strategy action here. And we'll take a look at some screenshots. But it was always a fun game back in the day. And let's open up the description. If you want to pause it and read that, you can. Again, it's showing the release date of when it came over to Stadia, so it's July 1st of 2022. and we'll scroll down and get a little bit more information here. Feel free to pause it there if you need to. This one does come up as you can play it free for 60 minutes. But we're going to go ahead and claim the full version here today, and we're going to go back, and I believe we should have one more to claim here. So we have Fast and Furious Spy Racers Rise of Shifter. Looks like it's normally a $39.99 game. Usually the Fast and Furious games aren't really that good, but you know, they're definitely worth something. So we'll take a look here. It just comes up as racing, rated E for everyone. And we'll take a look at some screenshots here. It's definitely going to just kind of be a silly little racing game. It's probably not going to be that great, but it's, you know, it's still a free game no matter which way you look at it. And we'll take a look at the description here. Again, feel free to pause it there. Now this one does show release date of January 25th of 2022. And we'll go ahead and scroll down a little bit here and pause it if you need to get some more information there. This one does have the extended details. I like when they have the extended details because it gives you some extra information here. So we have some extended stuff here, and it looks like crossplay is not supported, but I always like when they give you, I wish all of them had the extended details, but there you have it there. Again, you can play this one free for 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and claim the full version here today, and then we're going to head back, and I believe that should be it. Yep. So those are going to be the free 6 games for Stadia Pro for July of 2022. So definitely make sure you guys go and claim those games. As I stated, make sure you check towards the end of the month too, just in case anything does get added. You want to make sure you get in there and get everything. I unfortunately forgot to do that last month, so I'm not sure at this moment if I missed anything or not. Hopefully I didn't, but make sure you're checking towards the end so you don't miss any free games. But currently, as of the time of filming this, we do have 6 free games. We'll see if they do add any more, and if I catch it towards the end of the month, I will make sure to post it over on social media, so that way if there's any other games to claim, you guys can follow there and make sure to get those games claimed before they disappear. So make sure to check out Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle for that information. Now, as we kind of scroll through the library here, I do have 140 games in here. So we're going to kind of scroll through. So if you guys have not yet subscribed over to Stadia Pro, again, make sure to use my link in the description down below, or if you see it up on the screen, follow that link. If you have not yet signed up, you will get 2 free months of Stadia Pro, and it definitely helps us out here at the channel so we can continue making these Stadia videos for you. Let me know down below if you guys are currently using Stadia, what game you're playing, what you're most excited about with Stadia, or if you're just really not a fan and you think that, you know, Stadia is just not where it's at. Either way, have a conversation down in the comments down below or over on social media. Let's definitely talk about it and see where we think that the game streaming is going in the future, whether it be Stadia or not. And make sure to join over on the new Facebook page at Nerd Circle Gaming, where we can definitely play some games, whether it be Stadia or any other platform. We'll definitely be playing a lot of games there to come, so make sure to head over there and follow. I will say I think Stadia is still in my top for cloud gaming platforms here. It may not have all the best titles, but they're just definitely doing something right. Let me know what you guys think. And make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. But that's going to go ahead and end it here with our free games for Stadia Pro for the month of July of 2022. We're now going to go ahead and head over and check out the free games for Amazon Prime Gaming, and we definitely have a lot this month, so we're going to try to speed through them here. But if you guys only came for Stadia, make sure to fast forward towards the end of the video to not miss the extra stuff I was telling you about. Otherwise, stay tuned here and we're going to head over and check out the free games for Prime Gaming. Alright guys, so if you're sticking with me here, now we're going to head over and take a look at the free games with Prime Gaming for July of 2022. Now, at the time of filming this, they are showing 29 games. I don't know if they're going to be adding more. 29 seems like a random number. Maybe they should have ended with 30. I don't know. But I know that Prime Day is coming up here. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what date it is, but I know Prime Day is coming up. And as we head over and take a look at these games, there is a tab that says Prime Day. So I'm sure that they're probably putting a lot of games out because it's Prime Month, if you will. So let's go ahead and head over and take a look at these games. We're going to try to go through them pretty quickly because there's so many of them. I don't want it to take too long here, but let's head over and take a look. All right, so up at the top, normally it says all in-game content and then has, I think, like Prime Games or something like that. It now says Prime Day. I don't know if that's just a temporary thing, but when you click Prime Day, it basically just shows you the games with Prime like we normally do. So that's what we have highlighted here. And you'll notice as we go through, most of them are going to be for the Prime Gaming application. So we're doing it over here on the web version because if you haven't seen these videos before, if you don't do it on the web version, if you do it with the Prime Gaming application, you're going to lose out on any games that are not for the Prime Gaming application. So sometimes you may get EA games or Origin games or, you know, other platforms that, you know, GOG and things like that. You're going to miss out on those games. And there are a few games in here that you'll see that are from the legacy app that we have gotten a few months back here. So you would miss out on those if you didn't do it over here on the web version. So in my personal experience, always claim them over on the web version so you don't miss anything. So you'll see as an indication, if it's got the crown, that's going to be a Prime Gaming, and it's super easy, super simple. As long as you got everything set up correctly, when you click claim, it's going to go through pretty quick here for us. The legacy ones might take a little bit of extra step where you take the code over there. We're going to go ahead and try to just speed through it here for us, but let's go ahead and start here. If you guys are not following along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, make sure to head over there. So if there's anything else new that comes out after this video posts, we'll make sure to put it over there. So that way you don't miss out on any of these games. All right, so first game up we have is going to be Rain World. And we're just gonna kind of go over the game and click it. We could go into each game and go over the details, but with there being so many different games, I don't think we're going to have the time to do that. But if there are some games you guys are questioning a little bit more, want to get some more information on it, of course, let me know in the comments down below. We can go and make a further video on individual games. And of course, if there's a game you want to see us play over on Nerd Circle Gaming on Facebook, let us know and we'll go ahead and play the game. So again, the first game we're going to claim here is Rain World. The next one we have is The Dark Side Detective, A Fumble in the Dark. Now, I believe we already got this over on Stadia. I'm okay with getting games in multiple places just in case you ever leave a platform, you have it multiple times. All right, the next one we have is the Metronomicon Slay the Dance Floor. Then we have Hue. Next up we have Manual Samuel. Then we have Serial Cleaner. I've heard of Serial Cleaner. I don't know much about it, but I've heard of it. So I don't remember if I claimed it on a different platform or just seen it before, but I'm intrigued to check that out. Then we have the original Dark Side Detective. We have Road Trip, because it's a Legacy Games, not a Prime Gaming. It brings us into the page here to claim it. So we're going to go ahead and hit claim now. All right, and when you click on claim, it's going to give you the code to copy, and it's going to give you a link to click. And we're going to go ahead and paste in our redemption code. And after you paste in your redemption code and log in, it's then going to bring you to the page where it tells you to go ahead and download the application. We already have the application, so let's go ahead and pull it up and see if the game is in there. All right, so for those that are unfamiliar, under Legacy Games, when you go under Game Library, you have to click the Install tab. For whatever reason, it doesn't show the games here. It's under Install. And if you're already in the app like we were, you may have to click the Refresh App button for it to load in the new games. But as you can see here, it loaded in Road Trip, and there's 3 different parts of Road Trip, so we went ahead and got those in there. So now we're going to head back over to the Prime Gaming on the web, and we're going to continue to claim our games. All right, so now we are back over here, and the next one we have is Gone Viral. The next one we have is Puzzle of the Year. Now it looks like it's another Legacy Games, so it's going to do the same thing here. When we click Claim Game, it's going to bring us to another page. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course, after you click Submit and log in, it's going to again tell us to download the app, which we already have. So we're going to head back over there, and we're going to go ahead and hit Refresh App again. And as it loads up, we're going to click back on the Install tab, and here we have it. Now, I believe there's a bunch of games that we got from it here, so I don't know every single one of them, but I believe it's this Evergarden, this Hook, this Clocky, LT, Bend the Light, Line, Nabaki, Naji Q2, and Prune. I believe that's it. So we got a bunch of different little puzzle games there, so if that's what you're into, then you definitely got those. So now we're going to go ahead and head back over to the Prime Gaming on the web again here. Alright, so here we are back over on Prime Gaming. The next game we have is The King of Fighters 2002. We have Pumped BMX Pro. It looks decent. We have Bang Bang Racing. We have Death Squared. I've seen Death Squared. I don't know too much about it, but definitely intrigued. The little cover art there just kind of looks intriguing. Next up, we have The King of Fighters 2000. Then we have 10 Second Ninja X. Next up, we have Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams. Then we have Metal Slug 2. Definitely a nice iconic classic there. Now it is putting us back to legacy games here again, but the next one we have is Adling Adventures. So let's go ahead and click claim here. Again, brings us to the download page, which we don't need to do. So we're going to head back over to the legacy games application. And there we have it, the Angelo and Demon One Hell of a Quest. So now we're going to head back over again to the Prime Gaming on the web here. Whew, it's a lot of work here today. Hopefully that is the last legacy games here. Alright, so the next one up we have is the Crow's Eye. Then we're going to have Metal Unit. Then we're going to have Fatal Fury Special. Then we have Samurai Showdown 2. Next up we have 8 Doors, Aram's Afterlife Adventure. Then we have Maniac Mansion. Now I'm just noticing here that some of them show new next to it and some of them don't. So I'm assuming those are actual new games. Next up we have, how am I going to pronounce this one? Suzerain? I don't know. You guys let me know down below how you pronounce this one, but we have Suzerain. Then we have Fishing North Atlantic. And we're still going strong here, guys. Alright, next up we have is Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. Then we have Clouds and Sheep 2. Alright, and there we go. Now it just has all the ones that we've already collected. It brought us back to the beginning of the list there. So we have now claimed or collected 29 games here for Amazon Prime Gaming for July of 2022. We're going to head over and take a look at our library now in the Prime Gaming application. Alright guys, so here we are over in the Prime Gaming application. Of course, you can see free games with Prime, either here or over on the side. Like I said, you can claim the games that way as well, but you're not going to get those couple of games we got this time with Legacy Games. And if there's any other platforms they choose to put out on any given month, you're just not going to get those. You're only going to get the ones for the Prime Gaming application, so you're better off doing it over on the web. We can go ahead and head over to All Games. You can, of course, sort all games installed or ready to install, but honestly, I don't think I've ever installed any of these games just yet because I've got so many different game platforms that I'm playing. I don't think I've done any of these just yet. So we're just going to do all games just to be safe. Now, you can sort it here as well. We're going to go ahead and sort by newest. And so these are the newest games that we just claimed here. So you guys can take a look as I scroll down to my library. But if you guys have not yet tried out Amazon Prime Gaming and you have an Amazon account, you're definitely missing out because you get a lot of free games. Not all of them are going to be AAA titles, but there's some goodies that they put in here every once in a while. So you definitely don't want to miss out and get your free games. You can head over to Prime Gaming over on the web, like I said, and claim your free games. They put out some months are a little bit less than others. Of course, 29 games is a big list here that we have for this month, I'm assuming because of Prime Day. But normally you get a handful of games, and as you can see, there's a decent amount of games that we have here. And I didn't start collecting the first day I got my Prime account. I didn't know about it until probably years later, and I just started doing it probably about a year or so ago. So I missed out on a lot of games, but I try to go in every month now and go ahead and claim those games. So definitely don't miss out if you are a Prime member. Alright guys, if you have made it this far into the video, I definitely appreciate you. And make sure you're following along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And make sure to like this video so YouTube knows who to recommend it to next. And please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. That's going to end our free games for Amazon Prime Gaming for the month of July 2022. If that's all you came here for, make sure to fast forward to the end so you don't miss the extra thing here that I'm going to talk about here at the end of the video here today. But we're now going to cover the free games for this week for Epic Games. But let me know down below, have you guys been playing any of the free games over on Prime Gaming? What do you think of the selection? Is it something that you're into, or could you do without it? If there's any of these games you'd like to see me play over on the Nerd Circle Gaming Facebook page, definitely let me know and we'll get some gameplay going. Alright guys, so here we are over on the Epic Game Store on the web. With this one, I believe you can go ahead and claim the games through the application, but I always do it on the web just to make sure there's nothing that I miss. But I don't think it is like Prime Gaming where you're going to miss things. I believe it's all through the Epic Games launcher here, so either way works better for you, but I always just try to do it over on the web just to make sure. Now, as we go through and look at my library afterwards, you can kind of see the games that I claimed last time here for last week. But we can see the games here for this week, and we can see the games for next week. If you guys do want to see me do weekly videos so we don't miss out on any of the Epic games that they put out every week, let me know down below or over on social media. And if I get enough people that want it, we'll go ahead and put that video together weekly here for you. But for this week, for today through July 7th, these are going to be the 3 free games. So we're going to have Gene Force Mutagen. We're going to have Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. And we're going to have Iridus, Lord of the Dead. So we're going to go ahead and claim those 3 free games. And then for next week, July 7th to July 14th, they're currently showing Ancient Enemy and Killing Floor 2. Now, just like over with Amazon, you don't always get AAA titles over here with Epic Games, but every so often you do get some good titles. Usually if it's around a holiday or something else, they tend to put some bigger names up there, but then you may only get 1 or 2 games versus 3 or 4 games. It's just kind of a crapshoot, but they're free. So it really doesn't matter. A free game is a free game, and this is what we have here. But for those of you that aren't familiar, Epic Games is becoming a pretty decent competitor to Steam. I don't know if it's ever going to get to the Steam level, but they're definitely a pretty big competitor, and I think they're making some big moves. So if you aren't taking advantage of the free games that you can get through the Epic Games Store, definitely set up an account and make sure to go ahead and claim these free games. Let's go ahead and take a look at my full Epic Games library. Alright, so we are now over here on the Epic Games launcher for Windows here. Now you can see that Quick Launch has Evil Dead the game. If you guys have not yet seen the video I put out for Evil Dead the game, I did put a little sneak peek over here on the YouTube channel, but I do have some gameplay over on the Nerd Circle Gaming Facebook page, so make sure to head over there and check it out. I will say my first couple videos, they're not the best. There's some issues with lag, things like that, but I have gotten better over time, and there will be more videos to come, both with Evil Dead the game and other games that we're playing. So if you're into that, make sure to go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the library here. So it looks like they may have made some changes when you sort it. You can either sort recently played, or you can sort alphabetical A to Z or Z to A. They don't have like recently added, which never really seemed to work properly anyways, because it never really put all the new ones up top. So we're just going to go ahead and sort alphabetical A to Z and just kind of scroll through here so you guys can see the games that we've gotten over here on Epic Games. And I won't lie, I've said it before that unfortunately sometimes with them doing weekly drops instead of monthly, I forget a few weeks here and there if I'm busy, and I definitely miss out. I'm interested in really checking out Maneater. It looks like a pretty good game, and with me being a Monopoly fan, I definitely have to do Monopoly Madness one of these days. But as you can see, there's definitely some good games in here. It's just you have to really be diligent and paying attention to the weekly drops to make sure that you're getting everything here. But there you can see the library that I have in my Epic Games. So if there's any games you want to see me play, or any games you want to have me review, or just go over anything, definitely let me know either in the comments down below or over on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Real Nerd Circle, so that way we can go ahead and cover the things you'd like to see. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out, as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. And make sure to go ahead and share it across any social media platform that you like, so we can continue to grow the community here. that is going to end the free games here for Epic Games. And before we get to the one final thing I told you to wait towards the end of the video, I do have one extra special thing here for you guys today. Alright guys, don't mind the quality of this image, I just screenshotted it from the web here, but I just wanted to let you guys know, with us now doing the new PlayStation Plus, I made a video about that. If you didn't see the new PlayStation Plus video, make sure to check it out. But we're going to be playing some PlayStation games over on the Nerd Circle Gaming on Facebook page over there. But this is the free games for your PlayStation Plus subscribers for the month of July of 2022. So we do have Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. We have Dark Pictures, Man of Medan. And then we have Arcade-ageddon, kind of a mouthful there, but it's ironic because if you didn't see one of my previous videos, I forgot which one I said it in, but I had said that I really am just having an itch to play Crash Bandicoot, and they have Crash Bandicoot 4 coming out over here. I believe it's July 7th. So I think pretty soon we're going to be playing some Crash Bandicoot. If that's something you guys would like to see, let me know down below. If you guys would like more information on the new PlayStation Plus, check out my previous video. Of course, if you have any questions on it, let me know down below. But we are on the PlayStation Plus Premium, so we have access to everything, including the cloud gaming. So we're going to be testing a lot of different things here going forward. If there's something you'd like to see me test in the PlayStation world, then definitely let me know down below or over on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. But I just wanted to let you guys know what the free games were here for PlayStation Plus. So with that being said, we're now going to move over to our final thing here. If you guys stuck around for this, I definitely appreciate you. And I'll now give you that sneak peek into one of our upcoming videos. Alright, so here we have the games with gold for July of 2022. I may not have said it in the past, but I'm a pretty big fan of the Xbox Game Pass. At least the ultimate version that I have. I think that there's a lot of merit with it. It's definitely growing over time with Microsoft buying up different game studios and adding more things to it. It's not perfect by any means. It may not be the best cloud streaming platform. There may be others that are better. Each one has its own pros and cons. But with Xbox having a cloud-based streaming platform that you can use on a bunch of different devices currently, they have a pretty decent cloud library. The fact that you get free games with gold, you can play over on PC if you don't have an Xbox, or of course if you have an Xbox, you get more out of it that way. And the fact that Xbox does have the Xbox All Access that I've talked about in a previous video, where you can pay monthly to get your system along with your Game Pass Ultimate and Xbox Live Gold and everything else included for a pretty reasonable price point. I think it's a pretty great deal. If you talk about, just the Game Pass Ultimate being what, $16 a month, I believe it comes out to be, and the fact that you get the EA Game Pass, at least the base version included, if you just take that and say, subtract $5 from it because that's how much the EA Game Pass it comes out to be, you're only paying about $10 a month, give or take a dollar or two there, for your everything that I said is included with the Xbox Game Pass. And I personally think it's a really great deal and a great option, and if they keep continuing to improve it over time, it's only going to get better. But I am canceling my Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And the sneak peek of this here is that EA did me bad. They did me wrong, and I'm not the only one. I've read some forums after this happened to me, and it's just sad. It's very sad. But EA can suck a big fat bag of s***. If you want to know more, make sure to check out a future video coming out soon as to what exactly happened. I doubt it will, but I have hopes that maybe you guys can share that video to the masses. Maybe we can make it go viral. Maybe Microsoft will hear it. Maybe EA will hear it, and maybe we can make some changes. But make sure to stay tuned for that video. Subscribe if you haven't, so that way you can see what that video is going to be all about. And I hope you guys enjoy the game journey here of us going over all the different game streaming platforms and all the different gaming platforms in general. We definitely have no shortage of games to play, especially over on the Nerd Circle Gaming Facebook page, because we have currently the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, we have the PlayStation Plus, of course we have the free games we get through Amazon Prime Gaming and Epic Games, we get some free games over on GOG, and a few other free platforms. We have a massive library over on Steam. We have our Nintendo Online with our Switch. we have Stadia, we have Amazon Luna. We're still continuing to test out the Netflix games, more videos on those to come. And we're also testing out some other games across Android and Apple. And I'm sure I'm missing a few things along the way. So we definitely have no shortage of games. And I will miss the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. It will be coming back in the future, but for now we will be saying farewell. But alright guys, that's all I got here for you in today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed to see what the free games were for July of 2022 here. There's definitely no shortage of free games this month depending on what platform you're using. It seems as though they're all putting out a lot of free games, so definitely make sure you jump on these and get them before it's too late. And again, I hope you guys had a safe and happy holiday. There's definitely more videos to come, so make sure you're following on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more. And check out Nerd Circle Gaming over on Facebook. Let us know down below how we can make things better for you. But if you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. If there's anything I forgot to mention, I'll leave it in the description down below. If there's anything you guys noticed that I forgot, please make sure to leave it in the comments down below. If you could, please help us share this video across any social media platform that you like. And let us know down below, what is your game streaming platform of choice? And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.